Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Victor Ebere, and in today's work I'll be discussing how to work on dates, Excel dates. So as you can see, what I have here is number of days, and I have 90 days. Now I have some values, I have some dates here. You can type in the dates I have here. Now I want to check if these dates are 90 days defaulted. I'll write what? Expired. But if they are not up to 90 days from today, I write what? In review. So this is 13th of March 2025, and then today's date is 8th of May 2025. So you can see from 13th of March to 8th of May is 6 days. So it's not up to what? 90 days. So this is still in review. So this one is what? 82 days. It's still in review. So this is from the 24th of January till now is 104 days. It's expired. So you can keep track of, let's say, equipment, people who lease out equipment, check if it has expired or not. Now, but before we start, the very first thing you will do is write number of days, and then here, don't write today's date here. You write a formula. Write what? Equal to today. Write equal to today, and then you hit what? Enter. Now there is a date format for every system. Mine is showing day, month, year. The day is 8. The month is 5, which is May. Then this is the year. Now some of you might be having the month coming first. You could have 5/8/2025. So if you write equal to today, and then if you do this today, this is 8th of May, and you have 5/8, that means your own format is what? Month, day, year. That means your month comes first before your day, then your year. So if you have the format of month, day, year, what you will do is, now mine is day, month, year. So where I have 13/03/2025, now because I have this one is what? Day, month, year. Yours is Monday, year. What you write here will be what? 03/13/2025. I hope this is quite clear. Now something else I want you guys to know is that whenever you write dates, it lies to the right. As you can see, it lies to the right. It lies to the right. Now look at this. Now look at this other date here. Now it's lying to the left. This one, 03/13/2025. Now that's because this is not my format of writing date. Mine is what? Day, month, year. So if yours is Monday, year, if you write this like this, month comes first, month, day, year, it will lie to the right. So once your date lies to the right, you are good to go. So that's what you do. Write equal to today, and then check the format of your date if it's day, month, year, or month, day, year. Like I said, if yours is Monday, year, you have to write the months first. Here will be 3 before I write 13. Here will be 2 before I write 15. Here will be 1 before I write 24. Now if yours is year, month, day, still put it around in that same format. Now write down this dates that we'll have here. So these are dates, and I'm going to remove all these and then write it from scratch. Okay, I'm going to remove these and write it from scratch. Okay, so the formula here, I want to check if from today's date, which is what? 8th of May, to from 13th of March 2025 to today's date, 8th of May, how many days has passed? So all I will do is what? I will do today's date minus, let me remove this formula entirely. So I'll say equal to today's date minus this date here. But then I'm making a mistake here. Now if I click enter, I'll have 56. So it's been what? 56 days from 13th of March to 8th of May, which is today. But then if I if I make this to fill for all of them, I'll be having minus large numbers here, which is not right. Now I'll explain what this is doing. Now let's go to this right hand side. Let's say we have a number here. We have 10. Then let's say here we have 2, 4, and 6. And let's say what I'm doing here, I want to do equal to, I want to do this one, this 10 plus this number here. So H5, which is 10 plus I5, which is 2. If I click enter, I have 12. 10 plus 10 is what? 12. Now if I should toggle this down, now I have 4 and 6. This should be giving me 10 plus 4, which is 14, and 10 plus 6, which is what? 16. But I'm not having the values I'm meant to have. Now let me do this again. This is what? H5 plus I1 plus I5, sorry. And if I hit enter and I want to drag down the formula, I still have 4 and 6. So you see, for this part, it's saying what? H6, which is here, plus I6, which is 4. So no number is here. So it's like saying 0 plus 4. And it gives what? 4. For this part, it's referencing this empty cell here, which is what? Empty, 0. There's no number here. Plus 6, which still gives you what? 6. But what I want to achieve is what? 10 plus 2, 10 plus 4, and 10 plus 6. So because I want to make this 10 fixed, I'm going to lock this cell. Now how do I lock a cell in Excel? What do I do? Now I'll go back to my first formula. Now because I want to make this 10 fixed, I will say equal to, then I'll pass in this, then I'll press what? My F4, the function key, F4. Now some of you in your keyboard, if you press the F4 key, it just, you can see this dollar sign comes in between the H5. Now some of you need to hold the control key and then press F4. Some of you need to hold the function key and then press F4. But in my own keyboard, once I press F4, the dollar sign comes up automatically. So look at what to do for your own system. If you press the F4 and you don't see the dollar sign, you can hold the control key and press F4, or hold the function key. I hope you guys know where the function key is, the Fn. After the space bar by the left side, you see Fn. So once it displays this dollar sign here, it means that what this cell is locked. You can now continue minus, let's say plus 2 here, I5. Then click on enter. Then you can now fill this down. And you can fill this. So I have what? 14 and what? 16. 10 plus 4 is 14. 10 plus 6, 16. So in that same vein, we're going to lock this cell, which is A2. So here we write equal to A2. We press the function key F4, then minus this first one here. We click on enter. Then this is what? 56. Then when I fill this up, so I have 82 days, 104, 94, 54. Now I want to check the dates that are more than 90 days. So if it is more than 90 days, that means it has expired. If not, then that means it's still in review. So I'll come here and write a simple if condition that's equal to if this value here in C4, if it's more than 90, all I do, I can just write if it's more than, I can reference the value here, I can just write if it's more than 90. Then I'm going to write, now this must be in double quotes, I'm going to write expired. Alright, expired. Then else I can write still in review or in review. This means it's not expired. You can write anything in review, not expired or anything. And that's it. And then I hit enter. Then for this one, this is 56 days because you see I have what in review. Then I fill this up. Then you can see in review, whenever there is more than 90, expired in review. Now you can change this from 90 to 3 months, which will give you 120. You can make it 4 months, you can make it a month. So this is how you check dates that are past 90 days or lower than 90 days or 30 days or 120 days or as whichever thing you want to find out. So this is a very quick one. Now let's go to sheets. Let's create a new sheet. Now we're going to do something else now. Now what we do here is type in this date 14/4/2025. Now note, if yours is in month, day, year format, you're going to write 4/14/2025. That's if your own date format is in month, day, year. Then how do you know that? Write equal to today and then check your date format. That's if you have a month, day, year. You can see my date lies to the left. That's because my own date format is day, month, year. So let me remove this. Okay, so write 14/04/2025. Then write this payment dates. Now I repeat, if yours is in month, day, year, you have here will be what? 04/03. Here will be 05/14. Here will be 03/12. Now write these dates. Now after you've written these dates, now we're going to find how many days has passed. Now this is meant to be the payment dates. This date here is meant to be the due date for payment, and then these are the dates which persons paid. All these ones are the dates which people paid. So I want to check if it's before, if they paid on time or not. So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove this and then write the formula again from scratch. Okay, so I'll come here and write equal to this date here, A1, then I'll lock the cell, minus this one here. I click on enter. So this is 11 days. So from 3rd of April to 14th of March is 11 days. So this is 11 days before this date. Now wherever I have minus is where people paid late. So this one is minus 30. So this is meant to be on the 14th of April. This guy paid on the 14th of May. So he paid 30 days late. This one paid the 3 days on time. This one paid on the 12th of March. That's almost a month plus before 14th of April. This one paid 15th of April, paid a day late. This one paid on the 17th of April, 3 days late. This one paid 18 days late, 25 days late, 15 days late, 33 days on time, 3 days on time. Okay, so let's have a column here called status. So here we'll check if they paid on time or not. So we can just say equal to if here is more than equal to 0. That means if it's from 0 and above, then we write what? Paid on time. We write paid on time. Paid on time. Then else we write paid late. Okay. So paid on time. Then let's fill it up. Let's fill this up. So we have paid on time, paid late, paid on time, paid late, paid late, paid late, paid late, paid late, paid on time, paid on time. Now, okay, you can have another column that says paid 11 days on time, paid 30 days late, paid 33 days on time, paid a day late. So here now we're going to use the ifs. We're going to use the ifs, and we're going to use the word concatenate function. Now let me give you guys a brief overview of what the concatenate does. So if I have, let's say, I have Ada here and I have 20 here. Now I can use the word concatenate, means to join two things together. I can use the concatenate function, concatenate. Then the text one is this. Then comma, text two is this other one here. Then I hit enter. But then you can see that there is no space between Ada and 20. There is no space. So I'll go back to this. Concatenate I5, then comma. I'm going to add a space. I'll add a string, then give a space inside the string, then comma, this other one here, J5, then I close my brackets. Then you can see I have Ada space 20. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to say that if, now I'm going to use ifs. I want to use ifs. If this part is more than, is from 0 above, write paid 11 days, this date and time. So this will be the code. So equal to ifs. If the value here is, now if it's equal to 0, that means the person paid on the due date. You can write due date. The person paid on that date. The person paid on 14th for 2025. It will be due date. Comma, this B5 here. If it's -1, if it's equal to -1, then I don't want to write that the person paid 1 day late. The person paid 1 day late. So I will say, I'll write paid 1 day late. Then comma. Now if this B5, if the B5 is, if it's more than 0, that means if it's from 1, 2, 3, 4 and above, then I will say, now I'll write concatenate paid I'll give a space, paid this value here, B5, which is 11, comma, then I give a space, comma. So that I have paid 11, B5 is 11, then I'll now write days on time. Days on time, then comma, then, sorry, I have to close the bracket for my concatenate, then comma. If B5 is, if it's more than -1, now more than -1 means if it's -2, -3, -4, should this be more than or less than? Should this be more than or less than? So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's less than -1. So if B5 is less than -1, that means if it's from -2, -3, -4 and above. Yeah, this is correct. And then I want to write concatenate paid, comma, space, comma, paid, whatever value that is here, comma, give a space, comma, days late. Then I close my bracket for the concatenate. Then I close the final bracket for the ifs. Then I hit enter. So I have paid 11 days on time. But looks like there is no space between the paid and the 11 days. So let's get back to our formula. Where do we have on time? Paid. Oh, I didn't give a space here. After paid, I meant to give a space here. So after here, comma, I add space, then comma, and I hit enter. So you can see I have a space here, paid 11 days on time. But there will be a small issue here. If I click on this drop down, if I click here to fill the other cell, so here I'm seeing paid minus 30 days late, paid minus 3 days late. This should give me paid 3 days late and not minus. Now it's referencing this cell here. So how do I change this minus 3 to 3? How do I change this minus 30 to 30? Now that's what we call the absolute value. The absolute value. So if I have, let's say, minus 90, now if I write equal to ABS, ABS means what? Absolute value. If I write equal to ABS and I pass in the value I have here, which is 90, this will give me what? 90. So it removes the what? The minus in that 90. That's what the what? The absolute value function does, the ABS function. So I'll go back to my formulas, and then wherever I have that the person paid days late, I'll wrap in this whatever that is here in the ABS function. So I'll double click and get my function. So here, that this is where paid B5 days late. So this B5, this is what shows me minus 30, minus 3, minus 1. So I'll wrap here in ABS. That means I'm getting the what? The absolute value of whatever that is there. And then this is fixed. Then I have to fill it up to, so you can see now I have what? Paid 30 days late, paid 3 days on time. I no longer have what? The minus. Now here you can see paid 1 day late, not 1 days late. It's showing what? Paid 1 day late, paid 3 days late, paid 18 days late, paid 3 days on time. Now I think the next thing we do here is the charge. The next thing we write here is the charge. So let's say the charge is a fixed amount. Let's say the charge is, you can write the charge here. So the charge is 10,000. So we can do something here. We can do that everyone that paid on time will have what? This charge, 10,000. Now, if you paid if you paid from 10 days late, let me write this somewhere. If you paid from 10 days late, we'll add 10% to your charge, which is what? You add 10% to the charge you're meant to pay. Now, if you paid 20 days late, we increase your charge with what? Let's say 20%. And if you paid 30 days and above, 30 days and above, if you paid 30 days and above, if you paid late 30 days and above, then we increase your charge with what? 30%. So we're going to use the ifs for this one. So if you don't have the ifs condition, I would advise you to download to get the Excel version from 2019 and above. That's where you can have the ifs. So we're going to use the ifs condition here. First, let's get the logic. If you paid 10 days late, if you paid 20 days late, then 30 days and above. So how do we code this up? So what will be the logic here? So we'll begin from 30 days and above. So we'll say that if this place is a negative number, that means the person paid late. If it's from 0 and above, they paid on time. Okay, so let's begin. I'll say equal to ifs. If this value here is more than equal to 0, what will happen? I will just click on 10,000 and then I'll lock this cell. That means whenever the person paid on time, if that's B5, if B5 is here, if it's from 0 and above, then the person paid on time, let the charge still be what? 10,000. Good. Now we'll first begin from when it's 30 days and above. So we'll say if click on this B5, now less than So from 30 days and above, less than minus 29. Now this means from 30. Less than minus 29 means from 30, means from minus 30, minus 31, minus 85, and to minus 100, minus 200, and as long as you can have. So if it's less than minus 29, what do? Then I want to add a 10% increment to the charge. So that would be 0.1 times this charge here. Then I lock this cell, then plus the charge. So sometimes you guys might get confused why I'm adding the charge 2 times. Let me log this other one. So if I'm paid 10,000 naira and then they increase my charge with 10%, let's say they increase my wages by 10%, I have to first multiply my charge with what? That percentage. Then add it to my charge. So now let's say for here this 10,000 is my wages. Then they increase my wages with what? 10%. I have to first find 10%, which is what? 10% means 10 over 100, which is 0.1. Now, so I'm doing 0.1 times the F3. The F3 is my wages, which is 10,000. So I want to know the percentage increment. I will first multiply what? 10,000 times 0.1. This is what I'm doing here. So this is 0.1, which is what? 10,000 multiplied by 0.1 times 10,000. Then I have to add whatever value I have here to the initial charge, which is what? 10,000, or the wages, whichever one. So this is what? 10% increment. You first multiply 0.1 by the charge, then now add the charge. So we have this. Then the next thing we do is if B5 is less than, now from 20 days less than minus 19, this will give you from minus 20, minus 21 to minus 29. Then if it's less than minus 19, what do? We're going to add for the 30 days and above, we're meant to increase by what? 30%, 0.3. So this should be 0.3. We're multiplying 0.3 when is from 30 days and above. Now one is from 20 days and above. We're going to multiply it by 0.2, which is what? 20%. 0.2 times the charge, which I'll lock, then plus the charge. I'll also lock it. Now you know why I'm locking that cell. I want to make it fixed. Then comma B5 is less than minus 9. Now this means from minus 10, minus 11, minus 12, minus 13. Now if it's less than minus 9, then I'm going to give what? A 10% increment. So I will do 0.1, which is 10%, 0.1 times F3, and I lock it, plus F3. I also lock it. Then we haven't included something yet. Now, okay, so here now should be from, now let's say those who paid from 10 days to, okay, in our status here, nobody paid 10 days late. So let's change here from minus 9 to less than 0. Less than 0. Now this means from minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, and minus 10. So everyone who paid from 1 day late to 10 days late, will give them what? 10% increment. Okay, and that is it. We close our bracket. Then I hit enter. Then this person paid on time. The charge will still remain what? 10,000. Then if I, now this person paid 30 days late. you could see we added what? 30%. Added what? 30% to the charge. This one paid on time. Paid on time, you could see it still has what? 10,000. Now this one paid 1 day late. You can see this is what? 11,000. We added 10% increment. This person paid 3 days late. Still the same thing with the person that paid 1 day late, because they are in the same what? They're in the same group. Anyone who pays from 1 day late to 10 days late to be charged what? Extra what? 10%. Now this one paid 18 days late. So 18 days late. I think this person paid 18 days late and is still charged 11,000. I think I made a small mistake in the code. This guy paid 25 days late. He's being charged 12,000, which is about 20%. Now this 18 days late. So 10 days late, from 0 to 10 days late, you have 10% increment. Then from 10 days late to 20 days late, you have 20%. So this 18, this guy that paid 18 days late should be charged. Let me revise my code again. Let me revise the code again. This is 29 days. This is 30 days and above, 30%. Now this one is 20 days late, minus 19. So 20 days late should have, this is from minus 30. So here should be minus 19. My bad. Here should be minus, or better still, minus 20. So from 21 days, 22, 23 to 30. Then here should be minus 10. So everything here now will fall in from 11 to 20 days. So this part here falls in from 21 to 30 days. Now this one will fall in from 11 to 20 days. Then this one will now fall in from 0 to 10. Let me confirm again. This from 21 to 30. This is from 11 to 20, and this is from 0 to 10. So less than 0, less than minus 10. Good. Now this should fix this. So where is the person that paid 18 days late? Good. He's now had what? 20% what? Increment. This person paid 30 days late. So he has what? 30% what? Increment. 13,000. Then this person paid 25 days late. 30% what? Increment. This person paid 15 days late. So you see, anything that is from 11 to 20 falls under what? 20% what? Increment. So I can explain this better. This is from 11 to 20 days. Now this one is from 21 to 30 days. Then this one is from 1 to 10 days. Okay. So this is, you can see we have increased the charge based on the number of days they paid late or not. So this is a simple work in Excel dates. Finding now, leasing companies can also use this. They can use this to track their customers if they pay on time or they pay late. Now let's say when the next customer wants to come and let's say lease an equipment, they can check if this person, let's say it's by row 11. So they will go, they can use VLOOKUP and check if these people, if they always pay on time. Now they paid what, 25 days late. I don't know. They might be a bit reluctant to give them more loans or lease the equipment for them, but they will also have an interest. Now you can also, okay, I wouldn't be needing that one for now. When we get to Python, we can do that. So this is it about dates. We first treated how to check if a date is within 90 days or not. So you can check if some days has gotten beyond 90 days, 60 days, or 120. Now here we worked on a simple date calculation to check those who paid on time, on who didn't pay on time, and then how many days on time they paid, and then give a charge increment. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All you have to do is like, share to your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn on the bell notifications. So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you guys.